So today we're going to talk about this backsplash, what it took, and what the client invested. Stay tuned, here we go. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Donnie D back at you. So today we're going to talk about this subway backsplash installation with a custom mural right over the stove area. So the first thing I'm going to go through is just the tile that purchased, the square footage and all that, kind of just the details. So as we go through the pictures, this is the process of the job, protecting everything. And starting the installation, protecting the cabinets. In this job, I did the whole bottom of the cabinets too. I draped plastic over everything to make sure everything's really protected, even more so than my typical projects. But anyway, I always do the top of the countertops. And if you like to have your project done, you want the bottom, it's important that the bottom are protected too. I could do that as well. Whatever is going to work for you and your situation. Anyway, we're going to get into it now. The details were, it was a 3-inch by 12-inch subway ceramic tile. A handmade kind of look to it. It was like, wasn't perfectly straight on the edges. We installed it in a brick pattern. The technical term would be a running bond pattern. So on this one, we did a 50% offset. People usually refer to it as a brick pattern, just where the joints meet right in the middle. We installed all that, and we did a custom mural behind the stove area, which was like a handmade tile with a perimeter piece around it on a diagonal pattern 45. Came out really nice. And we trimmed out the edges of the tile around the top of the windows there, where we terminate the install with these custom ceramic pencil pieces around there. Came out really good. The total square footage, before I get to that, I also put the tile down just one row or so below where the stove's going to be. So that way, when you look from the side, you don't see the back of the wall, you just see a tile. So it looks like it's continuing all the way down for that part. So as far as how big this backsplash was, it was actually a very large backsplash. My typical backsplash is around 20 to maximum 30 square feet. This one was actually 50 square feet, believe it or not. It was a very large backsplash. So that's the details of the tile I work with, the square footage and the whole project there. Now we're going to go over the time that it took and then what the client invested to do the project. So I have a lot of days on this project. At the time during this install, I couldn't work long days. Most of the time I had to make a lot of trips back and forth. So that said, I have a total of 8 days actually on site for the project. And I have a total hours for this install at 42.25 hours completely. That's from when I get there, from when I leave, I track everything, what I did that day. That's what it actually took to do this installation. From when I get there, protect everything, stage, install, all that, everything, top to bottom. Caulking everything, silicone, then handing over to the client. Now on this project, I didn't do anything with the outlets. This was a completely redone kitchen on here. I came in and did the tile work for them. So they had all brand new outlets. The electricians came back and handled that part. But anyway, that's that part. Now what the client paid me to do, I'm going to tell you what they supplied. What they supplied was the tile, any trim pieces for the tile, the grout, and all the caulking required. I supplied all the counter protection materials, all the protection materials down low, the drop cloths for the floor, all those type of things. The setting materials to set the tile with, and of course all my tools and all that. So anyway, the total that they paid me to do the project for them at the time of this recording, prices will vary depending on market conditions and location of the project, how far it is from my office and things like that. There is variables to it. What they pay at the time of this was the fall of 2024. The total they invested to do it was $3,500. So if you have any questions at all about this, please put them in the comments section below. Or if you or someone would like a project like this done, feel free to reach out to me. I'm here to help. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Donnie D signing off. See you in the next one.